YouTube, what's going on? I'm back with another video. This is Marcus. If you are new to this channel, man, this is focused on my flow, a POV, point of view through my eyes of just documenting my journey so far, just mostly mental health and, you know, stuff that we think about going on, a healthy mind, healthy body, healthy spirit, man. That's what this channel is about, man. So if you're new here, man, hit that subscribe button, man. Turn on that notification bell so you're notified every time I drop a video on this channel, because I upload videos on this channel daily, man. We call it daily check-ins, man. A little bit of garage talk that I do on a daily basis, man. Just to kind of encourage everybody to check in every single day, man, and just get it off their chest, any stresses, anything that's on their shoulders, man. Encouraging everybody to just talk, man. This is an open space and an open platform that you guys have given to me. So I want to extend that favor to new viewers that's just tuning into my channel to say, man, this is a free and open space for us to conversate and talk with one another, man, and get out things that's on our chest, stresses, trials, and tribulations that we going through on a day-to-day basis. And that's what I'm doing with y'all, man. I'm taking y'all along on this journey with me, documenting day by day and letting y'all know how I'm feeling, from the highs, the lows, the ups and downs, man. Just taking y'all along with me. And so I hope that y'all enjoying the video so far. If you have not gone back and seen my first video, man, I always update you if you go back very from the first beginning. I did some training videos on this video. I've been training for the last 10 years as far as football wise, but I decided to, you know, take a little pivot and switch it up on this channel and give y'all something different, man, something more intimate, something more authentic, and just show y'all more of me, man. It's a hard thing to put the camera up in front of you and be able to just talk, but my first video that I dropped, now this is the start of week 5. Clap it up, man. I appreciate y'all. Week 5, clap it up for me. But my first video I started off, man, I posted that one when I was going through something mentally. We all go through something mentally, whether we want to talk about it or not. But at the time that I was at my most vulnerable and I was going through something, it was hard. But I picked that camera up and I hit that play button, and I just opened up, and I was free and open regardless of what judgment I was gonna get. And I just spoke about it, man. And like I said, it was something new for me, and it was hard. It took me a bunch of days to even upload that video, man. I think that video was maybe like 25 minutes, but I will say after I recorded that video, man, I felt so free. I felt like a stress was lifted off my shoulders, and I felt so much better because I got it out, right? We have a lot of stuff bottled up in our mind and stuff that's heavy on our heart that we hold and we harbor for a very long time, and then it can begin to fester and start to affect everyday life, our family, and just the mood and way we act when we're around people. And really, that's not us, right? That's not who we are. But we let something just become a black cloud over our head. And that was my first video. Like I said, 5 weeks ago. Go back, man. I encourage you to go back and watch that video, man. It was just, I was honest, I was vulnerable, and I let y'all know what was going on. And the feedback I got from that, man, was amazing. Just you guys gave me a lending ear to be able to be vulnerable in that moment and let you know I was going through, and not judge, but give opinions and give advice. And it was amazing. And since then, I can say 5 weeks ago up until today that I'm talking to you on Monday, November 3rd, I'm definitely a different and changed person than I was when I started that on a Sunday 5 weeks ago, man. I went back and watched the videos, and you can see the progress. I see the progress myself, just day by day, man, of just getting better, holding myself accountable. First, when I did it, I was going to upload maybe once a week, and then I was like, you know what, man, I'm doing myself a disservice, right? And it doesn't seem as authentic if I do one a week, right? Because if I do one video a week, then I have time to edit it out and put stuff in that I want. And I've done those videos in the past before. It took me a whole 7 days to upload a video, and it has its authentic moments. But when I made this pivot into this just direction of putting videos up now, I wanted to connect with people on a daily basis. I wanted to keep getting in front of people's faces, you know, and keep showing that, hey, I'm a work in progress, but this isn't something that happened that you just work on once a week, right? Twice a week. This is something that you work on every single day, right? Multiple times a day. We go through trials and tribulations multiple times a day. So I wanted to be as authentic as I could and show the real, as far as when I wake up on a Monday and I'm excited to start the week off, and then I hit y'all back up on a Tuesday and I'm not feeling as good, and I'm not as excited to pick the camera up, but I let y'all know that I'm as authentic as I can to let y'all know I'm not really feeling it today, but I still picked this camera up because I had to let y'all know I'm not feeling it, because I know I'm not the only one that goes through that. Every single day is not happy. Every single day is not rose petals and flowers. That's not the realisticness of it. That's not life, right? We have more bad days than good days, right? And that's just the real that I want to be able to bring to you and make it comfortable for you, the viewers that are watching, and be like, man, I can relate to him, right? Like, damn, he right. Like, every day isn't peaches and cream. Every day isn't smooth. Every day isn't the best day to vlog. Every day I don't have something exciting, like all the bells and whistles, the flashy cars. I don't have something excited every day to be able to post, but I do have something to say. I have a message, and every day that message is genuine and it's authentic, because every day we go through something different. So I'm bringing you a different feeling every single day. I'm just hoping, in the midst of when I started it 5 weeks ago and I was really going through something, you saw as the days went, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I may have started out with my emotions being a little low on that Monday, but then I get a high and then something exciting happened, and I'm ready to pick the camera up and let you know, hey man, this happened yesterday, and this is why, I'm feeling so much better today, or I got amazing sleep last night, and I usually don't get that. So that's why I'm so energized and I'm feeling good, and my mental, really diving deep into it, my mental is doing much better, right? My physical is doing, my body and spirit is doing so much better. Those are the realistic things that we go through in life, and those are the things that we need to talk about. So I wanted to open up. You guys have given me a platform that I can do with what I want with it, and I decided to pivot in this direction, man, and make something that more people can relate to, right? Because the sports thing, to me, that's cool, but everybody can't relate to that, right? Everybody can't relate to the sports. Some people may not. I may have followers on here that are watching these videos that don't take an interest in sport, and that's fine. But one thing that's common between everybody, all walks of life, is we all have stresses that we go through. We all have trials and tribulations that we go through. We all feel less than sometimes. We all feel not appreciated sometimes. We all feel as though we put work into something for so long and we're not getting our just due. That's stuff that no matter your race, color, gender, we all go through that stuff, and we can all relate to that. And that's what I wanted to make, because that's something that I was going through, and I needed to be able to find an outlet for me besides just writing down in a diary. I needed to talk to somebody, and I found y'all. Y'all gave me somebody to be able to talk to and just get it out. And the thoughts that we have in our brain that just floats around, and sometimes we can't put them together. Now hearing myself say it when I'm talking to y'all, now I don't have it all figured out, right? When I'm talking to y'all, this is not stuff that I write down. I don't have a script to say, okay, I'm gonna talk about this and I'm gonna talk about this. That's not how I do this when I record these videos and I put this up. This is straight off the top of my head, and this is straight off of feelings that I'm feeling at the time when I come out and I record these videos. A lot of these feelings are coming from when I wake up in the morning sometimes, and I tell you how stuff is going, getting my daughter ready for school, and if I woke up feeling stressed and stuff like that, or I woke up feeling really good, I'm recording this to you off of maybe 4 or 5 hours after I've been up. So this is realistically of how I want to go about my day, how I'm going to make sure I specifically put time into being a better father today, or being a better husband today, or being a better son today, or putting more time or putting more time into my kids today, or trying to be softer with my daughter, or more understanding when it comes to my wife. Everyday stuff that we go through. Excuse me. Like I said, that's stuff that just not me, but all of us go through, and that to me is authenticity at its rare and most beautiful form, when everybody can relate to something and you're not just searching to find content that you think that everybody is going to be flashy and everybody is going to get all this. This is just me, and this is just real conversations that we are having amongst each other, or a round table of the viewers that are sitting with me, and we just speaking on it. So Like I said, man, I definitely appreciate y'all for over these 5 weeks. If you've been tapped in since day one, man, thank you, thank you, thank you, because you were the true ones that's been rocking with me. If you were new to this channel, man, subscribe, lock in with us, man. Take this as an invitation coming from me to invite you to this community that we've developed over here. That's a non-judgment zone. That's like-minded people, and we just having a discussion, and we getting out our stresses and stuff that we don't carry all of that stuff throughout the day, when it's so much that when we go out into the real world of the workforce that we have to deal with. If our energy that we bring and that positivity that we bring every single day to every single situation, if we bring in a positive aura and positive scenarios in most situations, it just sets you up for life. So I can say that I'm definitely reaping the benefits of being able to talk to you guys over these last 5 weeks, man, because it's working wonders for me. Man, I'm in a better place than I was. Like I said, I was just in a dark moment. Everybody has a dark moment, and I was in a dark moment when I first posted that video 5 weeks ago. And to see the progress and be able to stand before you today is just, first and foremost, it's a blessing. But it's just joy. You know, it brings joy to me to be able to see the progress that I've made, and also see the consistency and the development that's been a system that's been put in place for me now to feel a lot more comfortable when I pick this camera up and I talk to you guys. Now I'm excited. Now, even if, like I said, even if I'm low, I'm talking to you, but I can see it, consistency. You're seeing my consistency every single day. Now you like, okay, I know Marcus finna post again. You know, he posted yesterday and we had a conversation about this subject, and now we on this subject, but I know he posted, man. He posted. Like I said, I've been posting for 5 weeks, not 7 days straight. I haven't missed a day straight, and that's kudos to you guys for holding me accountable, because now I feel obligated to give you a check-in every single day, because if I don't, that's wrong, right? Because I'm holding you guys accountable to check in with yourself and check on your mind, check on your body and spirit. So if I'm not holding you accountable to check on yourself, then if I'm not holding you accountable, how am I gonna hold myself accountable, right? I have to hold myself accountable. And if I show up every single day, then that's me reminding you. If you forget, as soon as you tap this video, you say, okay, shit, Marcus, okay, new upload 2 minutes ago. A couple hours, 2-3 hours ago. Okay, all right. Okay, he let me know. I need to check in with myself, and that's what it's about. I'm just reminding you on a daily basis. Check in with yourself, right? Get yourself right before you try to help anybody else. Put yourself first, right? Be selfish. You cannot progress and help anybody else through whatever trial and tribulation they are trying to go through without helping yourself. A lot of times, like I've said before in the past, we put ourselves on the back burner, and that's one of the worst things to do, because we suffer in silence, especially as men. We suffer in silence. I know women do too. Like I said, it's not to a specific gender, but a lot of times we put ourselves on the back burner and we suffer in silence when we are not happy, and that's because we're not working on ourselves. I challenge you, just like I challenged myself 5 weeks ago when I was going through something. I decided on that day when I made that video, I decided to put myself first, and that's why I posted that video and I put that camera up. Because I put myself first that day, and I said, I'm going to talk and I'm going to get this stuff out, and I'm going to get this pressure off my shoulder, all the stress off my back. And since that day, every single day now I have so much less stress built up, right? I you know, just as long, don't get me wrong, it takes us, even how long it took you to build that stress, it takes you just as long to get it off, if not longer. But over 5 weeks, man, I can say it took me a time. That first week wasn't amazing. That second week wasn't amazing. But by the time I hit the end of week 3, week 4, now really week 5, now you're seeing I'm personally seeing, and I know you guys are probably just seeing in my demeanor, this is me now. I look back at that, and that was just a cloud over the top of me. That wasn't me. That was me just stressed out, me just being in a space that just wasn't me. So then you couldn't see my personality come through, because that cloud was just over the top. But throughout these last 5 weeks, man, I've started pushing out so much more positivity in my brain, speaking highly of myself to myself. So now I'm so much more conscious of what I'm going through, and I'm so much more conscious of not letting little things that happen in a day or in a week affect my entire mental, right? Because we got so much capacity in our brain, and a lot of times just by the stuff that we soak in of what we see affects the way we may react to certain stuff. Just certain stuff that people may say, we react a certain way. But there's much more positivity in life than there is negativity, right? We just absorb the negativity because a lot of times through our algorithm and the social medias that we see more negativity, right? More negativity in all actuality is pumped out to us more. Let's just be honest, in the world shows more division than it shows togetherness, right? So we see that, but we can filter that through our brains, right? Because even though we see it, we can still control it and how it affects our mental. So just because we see it, now we decide to say, okay, you know what? I'm not going to scroll down this channel, or I'm not going to look on this page, or I'm going to start viewing other stuff. Now we're starting to feed our mind with positive stuff, right? We start to feed our mind with positive actions, seeing other people doing positive things. So now in our brain, we want to push out positivity because we're seeing positivity, right? We're consuming positivity. So because we're the consumption of the positivity now that we're putting into ourselves and pouring into ourselves, now we're going to pour out to somebody else that's a total stranger, or somebody that's just our loved ones around us. Now we're pushing out just as much positivity as we're consuming, versus before we were consuming so much negativity that it was hard to push out positivity, right? Because negative and positive, we want to consume positivity, so we push out positivity. And that's what I want to bring to this space. So like I said, I'm just kind of speaking to my new viewers, man. That's what this channel is tailored around. Positivity. Let's learning how to push that stress out and work on ourselves to be the best version of ourselves, and just progressing and elevating through life, depending on what spot you in right now, letting you know, speaking highly of yourself and telling yourself that you're proud of yourself, man. Congratulating yourself. A lot of times we want to give everybody else their flowers, but we don't give ourselves our flowers enough, right? We don't pat ourselves on the back. We don't tell ourselves how much we're proud of. We wait for somebody else to tell us, or give us a party of how well we're doing. And we need to start doing that for ourselves, because at the end of the day, we are us. Like, we need to be proud of us, of how far we've came, how far we've made it through something. If we got through something and made it to the finish line, we need to be proud of ourselves, man. So I'm glad that I have this space to be able to push that out, man, and have these conversations with y'all, to push that to you, and hopefully throughout your day and through your week and through your month and the end of your year, man. We're at the end of 2025 right now. We got 2 months left. Today is November 3rd, so we got a countdown, man. Less than 90 days. Less than 60 days. It's probably, to be more exact, that it's counting down, man. These time and days are going fast. I mean, we just had a time change, so time seems to be going a little bit slower, but it's still moving, right? That sun comes up and it goes down, and now that day is gone, and you can't go back and fix tomorrow. But if we work our due diligence and put in the time and effort to really be intentional in what we do from here forward, then we can really affect. And I don't necessarily want to say change, because I do believe that things are already written in stone, but we can alter it a little bit. And if we alter it enough, I won't say I don't believe in it. If we alter it enough, we can change the future and where we are standing right now. That's not saying that that's impossible and that can't happen, because it's a real thing. Realistically, when that light bulb switch flicks on somebody's brain, and you get tired of being in the place that you're in, and you get tired of consuming all of the negativity that you've been consuming, as soon as you decide and you make that decision that you want to be more positive, and you starting to consistently doing it day by day, like I did 5 weeks ago, day by day, then that day by day turns into week by week, and now it's a month, and you start to see the work ethic, the consistency, the showing up every single day. Eventually, that is what makes the change. Maybe not instant gratification, so you can see the change right now, But you know, if you stay the course and don't worry about instant gratification, because that's not what you're doing. If you stay the course, it will. It's a fact. It's very factual that it will 1000% alter your future just by you worrying about the present and staying consistent and taking it week by week, day by day. It's honestly that simple, and I'm a testimony to it because I have gotten so much better than what I was a month ago. So with that being said, man, I appreciate y'all for locking in with me once again today, having this open conversation with me, allowing me to be able to talk to you guys and get what's on my heart, get off what's off my chest, man, and being able to just open up and be vulnerable, man. I'm gonna tell y'all to death all the time, man. I love y'all to death for rocking with me and giving me a safe space to be able to be vulnerable. We need to do that for people, man. We need to check up on everybody and make sure we all good, man. So as I end it always, man, I'm gonna tell y'all to love on your loved ones, man. Even though it's not blood, the ones that you call family is family, man. Love on your loved ones. Take care of yourself first and foremost. Put you first. Put you first. Make sure your mental is good. Mind, body, and spirit is good first. Stay consistent with that. And once you stay consistent with yourself and working on yourself, you will see a change start to begin. And then when you become the best version of self, then you can begin to help others. But put you first. I can't stress that enough. I can't say that enough. Put you first. Start taking care of you first. Because if you don't, it can go down a path that not even going to discuss, but we know what that path can be. So take care of you first, man. Be selfish about you. Check on you. Pat yourself on the back and tell yourself sometimes, man, I love being in the skin I'm in, and I love being me. But like I said, as always, man, appreciate y'all for locking in with me, man. For most of y'all, I started my week yesterday at Sunday, like I always tell y'all, but it's Monday, start of a new week. Have a positive mindset, that speak it into existence, that your day is going to be amazing today, and just focus on every morning, afternoon, and evening. Focus on being the best person and the best version of yourself today, and then take that same energy in tomorrow, and then you just keep going until you up and look, it'll be a week and it'll be a month just like me. So I love y'all to death, man. Appreciate you for locking in with me, man. Y'all know I'm gonna keep uploading. Tomorrow I'll be here again. You know, I'll never say until next time, but I'm gonna say until tomorrow, because I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, man. Love y'all to death. Appreciate y'all for locking it with me, man. Until next time, as I always say, peace.